It's that super bowl, no, she on the flow. Yeah, it's that
Another edition of Myth or Fact. We're so happy that you liked what we did the last time and that a lot of you asked questions. So you have more questions, so we decided to do another episode. So let's begin with more myths or facts. So the question is it true that the more aggressive you are when you wash your face, the more you can clear your acne? What do you think? Is that a myth or a fact? 1, 2, 3. Myth! It's not good to be too aggressive when you wash your face. Especially don't do this. Don't get a bimpo. Put a mild cleanser, but don't do this kus everywhere because you're just irritating and making your skin more inflamed. And most probably by doing that, you will cause more acne. Another thing you have to remember is that washing off the soap is so important a part. Because I notice that people soap their face, including here, and then when they wash, you make banlaw lang like this. What do you notice? You're forgetting the area under the chin and then the neck. So what will happen is you're going to get pimples in your chin, pimples under the jawline, and you're wondering, why am I getting pimples there? Because you left soap there. And that's very irritating. Don't wash with very hot water because what will happen is you'll get broken blood vessels. Coupled with a very sharp bimpo, nako, that's really going to be a problem. Okay, so the second question is it true, Doctora, that you can use lipstick or Colgate to stop a big pimple? I really don't know where that started. That's kind of a weird thought that lipstick would help dry up acne. I know most lipsticks are very moisturizing, or maybe if it's matte it can dry it up, but it's very irritating. I don't know why you would put such things on your face. As far as the toothpaste is concerned, I used to do that when I was young. I really did. But it's more irritating also because there's fluoride, there's flavor and peppermint, although it does have an antibacterial purpose as well. But it's best to really use acne products. That's why we came up at Bella Essentials with something called the Acne Pro. So this thing is made from bee venom, and lipstick actually has beeswax, which might be anti-inflammatory, but let's get the real thing. So bee venom will dry up your acne. If you have a big pimple, just put it on your spot and you do it like 3 times a day and that pimple will dry up. So this is called the Acne Pro and this is the bee venom. At Bella, we treat pimples or acne in many ways because there are many causes of acne. The most common are oiliness. So you have to keep your skin more on the dry side. If you wash your face 4 or 5 times a day, that will just aggravate it because your skin will think, oh, I don't have enough oil, so I'll make more. So there's a rebound effect. So please wash your face at most 3 times a day. Actually, the best is in the morning and before you sleep at night. Of course, it's very important to remove makeup. Please don't sleep with makeup because that will clog your pores and your pores can't breathe and the bacteria will just multiply and then you'll have acne in the morning. The question number 3 is it true that if you wear makeup, then you will break out? Well, that one is both. It's a fact, but it's also a myth. So, it depends, of course, on the makeup that you use. A lot of people use a lot of mineral makeup because it's supposed to be all natural and therefore will not cause breakout. But the ironic thing about mineral makeup is the more expensive the mineral makeup, the more prone to breakout it will be. Why? Because when it's very expensive, it's very finely milled. Ay napakaliit na mga particles. So if your pores are big, which is common in a country as hot as ours, it's kind of open, then the mineral makeup can enter your pore and then stay there. When you wash your face, if you don't use makeup remover well, then it stays there and it'll cause more pimples. So I'm not a believer of mineral makeup. The other thing is a lot of makeup that's expensive na I know you guys love, yung mga branded, galing Europe. It's very moisturizing. It was made for people who live in Europe, in the States where it's dry weather. You have to remember that in the Philippines, it's extremely humid. Plus our pollution, medyo that's a bad combination. So you can wear that kind of makeup when you go abroad, but while you are in the Philippines, you should really wear makeup that's hiyang, that's not so moisturizing. My favorite makeup, and this is not a plug, but I really think it's an amazing makeup, and sometimes I have a secret, I do sleep with makeup when I'm too tired to wash it off, and it doesn't cause any breakout. I've never met anyone who's had a breakout. Louis Vuitton, you should pay me because it's owned by them, but it's makeup forever. and it really is the best makeup that I've ever tried. And I've tried so many. I look like a laboratory in my house. So if you can afford that makeup, good. The other makeup, sometimes it can make you break out or not break out. The important thing is, if your makeup is making you break out, admit it. No matter how expensive your makeup, you have to stop the makeup. Now, a lot of people don't want to throw away their makeup because it's very mahal. My advice to you is get this very expensive makeup that you might be breaking out with. So put these things in the refrigerator so they get preserved, and then use them when you go abroad. Lalo na yung mga Korean products, you have to be very careful about which Korean skincare products you use. Korean products were made for Koreans in a country that's quite cold and dry. And when you transfer those 12 steps to the Philippines, a lot of people break out. But other people don't, so I'm not saying it's a fast and dry rule. That's why I say it's both fact and myth. And the important thing that you guys might miss is your brushes. Are you cleaning your brushes well? Because even if your makeup is good, but your brushes have bacteria, and then sometimes you leave them wet in the dark area of the banyo, it might create a lot of bacteria in the brushes, and then you use those and then you'll break out. So make sure that you wash your brushes very well and you dry it with an blow dryer but with cold air so that it doesn't stay damp, which is a very good breeding ground for the yucky bacteria. So guys, if you have any questions about anything, please leave us a comment on our IG and we will answer your questions in our next episode of Myth or Fact.
It's that super flow, no, she my flow, yeah.